What's going on, everybody? Simple back at it like I'm checking my height today with Tom MacDonald, Whiteboy. My reaction. Let's go.
I cannot feel guilty for that I didn't do, but I can understand.
Tom, with the seriousness. That dude called on you and he had a smile on his face. Watch, right here. Look at this man. He's smiling. He's like, yo, Tom MacDonald, what you got, man?
I cannot feel guilty for that I didn't do, but I can understand the reasons why you think that I should. Yeah, I'm white, but I never put your neck in no noose, and I never burnt a cross or hid my face with a hood. You can't just label me racist, cause I'm related to people who did some terrible way back before I was alive.
Facts. Don't label me with things that, don't label me with things that people 200 years ago did. You know what I mean? Like, my family don't run by those virtues no more. That ain't me, bro. And regardless, even if my family did run with that bullshit, that still ain't me. You know what I mean? Facts, Tom. Let's go.
My parents brought me up to treat everyone as an equal. I refuse to feel ashamed because of my pretty blue eyes. A Nazi, white supremacist. Anyone who labels me as that because of my family genetics. The hatred for Caucasians is so pathetic. Go be proud that you're black, but don't hate me for some credit. I'm not the white devil, neo-Nazi, cop trying to pull the trigger. You can call me what you want, but I'd still never say the white race as a whole ain't the enemy. There's racist white people, but we're far from that collectively.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
If a black man is sipping on some cognac sitting next to me, I don't assume that every black's favorite drink is Hennessy.
Facts.
I don't dislike Tanisha because her first name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong, it's a waste of energy.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Ebony, 45 or 17, we all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy. They're angry, I'm reciting the facts. He's white and he raps. He stole the culture right from the blacks. Okay, he's fire, but we lit the flame. He's siphoning gas. So this corny little honky man, the whitey is whack. You letting history perpetuate the hatred within, and then you paint me with the brush you painted slave owners with. Yeah.
White boy, don't say that. White boy.
You know, it's a big truth, and it's a lot of the problem on multiple sides of this whole issue that we have. You know, there's a government perpetuating a race war to build war. Like, I don't know who needs to be taught this crap, but it's just facts, people. Like, look at what happened in the past. Look at the Italian mafia. I'm not saying racism and the Italian mafia have hand in hand and whatever. I'm not accusing any certain, but what I'm saying is organized crime in America, right? They know how to thrive. In order to thrive, you create war. That's a known fact. So why not perpetuate a race war to create war within our own system? Because now, you know, not only do you have, this gets so deep. You have a lot of companies that are trying to show you things and sell you things and do things and be about something, right? And then you have all these other companies that are completely against it. And then you have this government that kind of holds it all in this, like, finite swinging motion back and forth, right? And the problem is that no one thinks to grab the ball and stop it. We don't have to keep swinging back and forth like a pendulum of hate towards both sides. There's no reason for it. If we all came together and realized we aren't racist, and excluded the people that are the real racists, we might actually get somewhere in this whole thing. But the problem is that people in general don't give a shit enough to. They just see a white guy or a black guy or a Spanish guy or whatever, and they're just like, judged. Really? Like, why? For what point? What does that get you at the end of the day? Does it make you feel better about yourself? Like, really? And not only that, it kind of goes to the credit of the parents who raised the child. You know, we might not be I'm 33 years old. I'm not a child anymore. But I know how I was raised. You know? And it just, like I said, it goes to show the credit of the parents who raised children. You didn't think to make the world a better place as you were raising your kids. So what do you think they're going to do when they raise their kids? They're going to continue the same bullshit you continued because you didn't fucking raise them right. You didn't teach them the values of human life. Instead, what you taught them is your own personal point of view, which is closed-minded and narrow. And no one needs that bullshit. That's facts, man. That's facts. If we got past all of the bullshit in the government and the organized crime that took over the government and saw past all of these organizations that say they do one thing and then go and do another, don't you think we get past it already? But then you have these groups that bait you back into believing certain things. These people started this. These people did that. But really, it's just the news and the media showing you this bullshit. I don't mean to preach. I don't mean to stand in a soapbox. But the race issue is something that we've had going on in this country for 200 years. What is the fucking point? Maybe we should put it on our government to take care of the people who are fucking racist versus trying to control the people who aren't. Just my opinion. Let's go, Tom.
Oh, you so bad, white boy, you wish you were black.
I'm sorry, I don't normally do this. I'm gonna let this play. I need to smoke a cigarette because I'm having like an anxiety attack. Like, this shit really got me fucking heated. Like, it's such a big thing in this country and it sucks. And it's just like, it doesn't only take one fucking person to fix this. It takes everybody. Like, we all have to be in this together. And there's people that say that they're in this with us, and then what they're doing is they're going behind our back and they're doing other things to perpetuate the problem. So you have a bunch of people who give a shit. You have a bunch of people who pretend to give a shit. And now it looks like we're just all fucked up. No one knows what the fuck they're doing anymore. No one has a game plan. The government sure as fucking doesn't. What the fuck did they do about racism in this country? Aside from literally fucking nothing. Like, seriously. How hard is it to arrest a racist and jail them? You guys want to make money in your fucking privately owned prisons and shit? Go lock up the people then. You're locking up dads who can't pay fucking child support because they're homeless. Instead of crackheads that are fucking killing people. Selling drugs to them. Or racists who are killing people. Because they don't like the color of their skin. I think our priorities in this country have gotten really fucked up. I'm just saying. One American. Right here. Just saying.
White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
I got a mother, a father, a sister, an auntie, an uncle, and a grandma that I picture when you're openly hating and God willing. one day I'll have a kid of my own. I refuse to let you blindly hate my wife and my baby, so go ahead and hate the races. I pray for their extinction. If you wanna hate the white people, just make the distinction between the ones who want the best for everyone regardless, and the ones who build the system just to smother you with hardship. Stop before you say it. I know what you've been thinking. How's a straight white male in 2018? You're making me the villain by demonizing my race for things I didn't do and decisions I didn't make. No one that I call a friend has ever owned a slave, and neither did our dads or our dads' dads. Sakes, acknowledging atrocities were wrongly committed is all that I can offer while I'm wrongly convicted. I would never hate a man for what God gave him in pigments, and I would never plot against him just because he is different. I would never judge a human for the cards he was given or call him lesser than myself because of the race that he's mixed with. White people that you hate aren't your neighbors or lawyers. They're the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bushes, and Royals. They're
Thank
the
you.
people who monopolize the water and oil.
Thank
and
you.
injected your communities with drugs that they spoiled.
Facts.
Patience for Nazis, I think they're better off dead. They're fighting hatred with hatred, making the hate more intense.
How about all the fucking Nazis we brought back here from World War II? You think they didn't just go off and do their own shit in the side? You think these people gave up their fucking culture? No. What they did was they saved their fucking ass because they had something to offer our government. And then their families prospered in America. You think it went away? You think Nazis went away? There is such a big problem in this fucking country. It is up to us to fix this shit. I'm just saying. Elect the people into government that are going to help you fix it versus the people that tell you they're going to give you clean water and then go shit in the pond themselves. Just saying.
I don't want nothing to do with either side of the fence, so don't blindly attack me for wearing braids on my head. Hate the people who believe you put yourselves in the ghetto. Hate the ones who teach their children you ain't cause they said so. Hate the ones who think you're all the same and judge you profusely cause the way that you're portrayed on our news and in movies. Being white and being racist aren't the same, man, I promise. No, it's hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest. I deserve the chance to show you I'm not part of the problem, and you owe it to yourselves. We got so much in common.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
Just watch these ads in a minute. Make sure Tom gets paid for his ad revenue. I just want to close this off on this. A saying that I keep with me is be the change you wish to see in this world. So what I stand for is equality. Like Tom said, I don't judge by pigment. I don't judge by the cards you're dealt. I don't give a shit about any of that. If you're a good person, then you're a good person. You're a good human. That's all there is to it, people. Seriously. Look past your petty bullshit. You think skin color changes anything? Really? We both breathe air. We all have air running through our lungs. Oxygen in our veins. We all created from sperm and egg. What the fuck makes us different? Seriously. The part of the world we might have come from? Come on. Shout out to Tom MacDonald for putting this shit out there. Seriously. What a fucking message. Shout out to the Hangover Gang for rocking with me through this one. I really appreciate you guys. I'm sorry I got so into this. I'm sure you guys are going to appreciate it. You're going to tell me don't worry about it. And I really appreciate you guys, seriously, for rocking with me. This has been a journey so far, and we're only a few songs in. Like, we have a whole playlist. Tom's dropping a song on Friday. I'm actually going to skip the list, the whole list, and I'm going to do that song on Friday after it drops. So I'm going kind of out of order. I don't want to miss it, though. I don't want to miss it. That's actually kind of coincidental. It says this Friday. Shout out Tom MacDonald. Your ads are even repping for you, homie. Let's go. All right. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you ring the notification bell to get notified next time I drop another video. If you enjoyed the content and my soapbox rant today, please drop me a thumbs up. And if you didn't, it's all love. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Make sure you smash the crap out of the thumbs down button. Either way, we're going to see you guys in the next one.